Hey, what's up, guys? Now, I didn't do no prediction video for the Victor Ortiz versus Berto fight, but I just got done watching the fight, and the fight was so good, I had to do a reaction video to it. Now, I'm not a big fan of Berto or Ortiz, because with Ortiz, when he lost to Maidana, when he kind of like basically just quit, that showed me that at that time his heart was questionable. And with Berto, he just hasn't really fought a good fighter yet. So he was unproven. So I didn't really know who to go for in this fight. I just took a guess and said Ortiz would win, even though his heart was questionable. But after looking at this fight, I have to say that he does have heart. I mean, because to come back from getting knocked down, I think it was in the 6th round that Ortiz got knocked down, and he was in survival mode, and I thought the referee was about to stop the fight, and then all of a sudden he knocks Berto down at the end of the round. I was like, oh damn, I wasn't expecting that. But Ortiz he impressed me tonight. He showed that he does have heart, and he took Berto's best punches and kept on fighting. Well, Berto, I don't know, he was just using bad strategy. He didn't go to the body, and they showed at the end of the fight Berto only landed 15 body shots. In 12 rounds of boxing, you only land 15 body shots. I mean, you obviously headhunting, if you only land 15 body punches. But in the first round, Berto gets knocked down. In the second round, Ortiz gets knocked down. But it looked more like he just was off balance, but it was still a knockdown though. But in that 6th round, when Ortiz got knocked down, and you can definitely tell he was hurt because he got caught flush. And I thought, well, I was like, look like this is the end of this fight. And then Ortiz knocks Berto down again, and I was just shocked. I was like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen in this fight. But after that point, Ortiz just dominated. He was the busier fighter. He landed more punches. He was landing to the head and to the body. He wasn't just head hunting. And for some strange reason, there were times in the fight when Berto would lay on the ropes, and he wanted Ortiz to attack him, which I thought was stupid. I guess he was hoping that he would be able to catch him with a counter punch. And he did catch Ortiz quite a few times with good counters, but it wasn't enough to take him out. And then there was a lot of times when Berto was just loading up on one shot. When you're a fighter, you don't never just want to load up on one shot, because when you throw that big punch and you miss, all you're doing is just sucking up all your energy. And it was just a good, exciting fight. I ain't seen a fight this good in a while. To have that many knockdowns in a fight, to have that much drama. I love fights like this where it's like a seesaw battle. It's like one fighter is winning, then all of a sudden the other fighter is dominating, and then it's like you just don't know what's going to happen. And at any moment that if either fighter gets caught with a good clean shot, it's over. But like I said, it was a good fight. I gotta give Ortiz his props though. He surprised me because I wasn't expecting him to have that kind of heart. But I guess since Berto was doing a lot of trash talking, I guess that must have motivated him to fight harder. Now, one thing I didn't like was that I forgot what round. I think it was in the 8th, 9th, or 10th round when the referee took a point from Ortiz for hitting at the back of the head. When I looked at the replay, it looked more like it was on the side of the head. And then Andre Berto was overacting, saying, "Oh man, I got hit in the back of the head. Oh man." I was like, man, that just looked kind of cheap, you know. It just, because I think he just did that just to buy himself some time, because he was still wasn't fully recovered from the punches. You know, I hate it when fighters do stuff like that, you know, just trying to buy time like that. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it's the smart thing to do, but that just seems kind of cheap doing that. But anyway, like I said, good fight, and they showed Floyd Mayweather in the audience sitting next to 50 Cent. And the first thing I thought when I saw him was, now why ain't you fighting? Why ain't you in the ring fighting? You know, you watching people fight when you should be fighting your damn self. But anyway, it was a good fight. They were saying how he could fight Pacquiao or Mayweather next, but even though he did have a good victory in beating Andre Berto, he's not on Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather's or even Miguel Cotto's level yet. And I think any one of those three fighters would eat Victor Ortiz up. So yeah, I wouldn't go after those fights yet. He's not ready for that yet. That's just my opinion. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that.